Morning all, this is just a quick review for the Amityville murders based on true events from the story of Ronnie DeFeo, or as he's called in this version, Butch. Just a quick review of the film. So I went to HMV to get a couple of Christopher Lee Dracula films, and I came across this on the shelf. Now I'm always weary these days if I find something on the shelf with Amityville on it, because a lot of the stuff I'm finding is not proper Amityville films. They've just got the Amityville name just stamped on them. There's like Amityville Asylum, Amityville High School, Amityville I'm going to the toilet, Amityville. It's like, what the hell? They made by third rate companies that are just stuck Amityville just everywhere. And I thought, well, I had a look at it and I thought, well, this is based on one of the events that's supposed to have happened. And I thought, and what convinced me was from the producer of The Haunting in Connecticut. I thought, okay, this might be even if it's no good, this might be a proper Amityville film. And I was when I put it on, I thought, I'll give it a try. Don't be shy, give it a try. I thought I'll give it a chance. I had a look on the because it's something I always do. I always have a look to see who's put it out, but though I couldn't find nothing on the side anyway. That was my only way of being convinced that it was a proper Amityville film, not just a knockoff. Because anything with D on the side for the Dazzler films, which have got something to do with Asylum, no thank you, and anything from High Flyers is complete no as well. But that wasn't on there, so I thought, go on then, I'll give it a try. And I was actually pleasantly surprised by this, although the film feels a bit budget restricted. I felt that it did come off as a pretty good attempt to make a decent Amityville film. For a straight to DVD, I don't believe that this had a. I don't think it's good enough. This was good enough for a theatrical release. I feel that it was close, but didn't quite get there. It just wasn't quite good enough for as a theatrical Amityville film. But I thought it was on the borderline for one. If they had held the film back, got a bit of a better budget, and cut out some of the crappy dialogue from the actors, and coached them a bit. And I think that you would have had a real winner here. Upgraded the visuals a bit because the visuals are not too good, but I can see past that personally. Some people I can imagine won't. Um, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised overall. The house is more accurate to how it was before the Lutz got it. It's black, which is how it was meant to be originally before it got painted white. There's no downstairs basement in this version because I feel that, to me, how this feels very much like a remake of the second film, Amityville 2, The Possession, where the mother goes down in the basement and there's like a trap door and there's like demonic forces behind there. There's no that doesn't exist. There's no basement with a hidden trap door where they have a worker go in there and there's all flies and stuff. No, that's not there. But the house does feel pretty. It seems a pretty good setup how they've done it, and yeah, and I like the way the tension builds up in the house gradually. Gradually, it starts with doors opening by themselves. You do see a demonic presence in it, and which I didn't think was too bad. The the ghoulish type. They're like death-like things with like glowing like eyes. You don't see those entities a lot, but I always feel less is more. What I did find interesting about this film, because it has got a nod to the Amityville 2, The Possession, because, if I remember his name, Burt Ward from The Possession, who played the dad in the second film, he's got a couple of cameos in this. He plays the grandfather. He's not in it much. He has got a few. He has got a couple of scenes. He's at a pot. He's at the He's at the pot. He's at their it's like a moving in party or something. Not sure if they are moved in or moved in at that point in the film, but he's there at their family gathering because he gives Ronnie he buys him a car, and I forgot the name of the guy that plays the dad in this. I recognised him because he's like Italian, and he played a lot of like thugs, bully type characters in the 80s. I thought I recognised you. Yeah, his dad is really horrible in this. Oh, he's terrible. Off his rocker, and the the girl from Amityville 2, who played Ronnie's sister. Now you got to remember that with these different Amityville films, the amount I've noticed that the amount of children keeps changing. I think in that version, I haven't seen that one for a bit, but isn't it just Ronnie and his sister? There's no other kids. This is more accurate like that. This is like two boys, two girls, if I'm correct. But it's if I'm not sure if I've got that right. I think it's two boys, two girls. In that one, it was just one boy, one girl. But it's actually more. It's accurate in this version. So although I feel this is low budget, I do feel that what I like about this version is I feel that it's I like this one more. I feel it's more realistic than that version. It has got nods to that film. There's a scene in that film where the family go out and Ronnie doesn't want to go wherever they're going, and they're going out to dinner or something. And in Amityville 2, that kind of happens in this one, but they go to the restaurant or something, and he's in the house, and he starts in the original one. He's like walking around in the dark because he with a shotgun or something. Well, it's different in this one because they go, but there's no him walking around and getting possessed by his headphones or whatever it was. He starts getting voices on his headphones. No, it's different. It cuts to them coming straight back. So it goes to, they've had the meal now, they come back. He's been to bed, and they come back, and it looks like somebody's broke in and messed everything up. And he slept through it. So they changed it there. But yeah, it's definitely got nods to that film, and yeah, and when I found out that it was the actress that played his Ronnie's sister in the original plays the mother in this version, I thought, oh well, that was a good turnaround, you know. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised, and I mean, this film you can pick this up for like $7.99. It's definitely worth it. This is how I judge a film, by how many times you can rewatch it. Has it got replayability? And I say yes, it has. I think that you could probably get maybe I reckon at least 3 or 4 viewings out of this before you got fed up with it and chucked it into a charity shop or something, or give it away to somebody else to, recommend it. Yeah, try this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it has got a look. I shall definitely be rewatching it a couple of times. It hasn't got massive replay, but I'd say that it's got some replayability value to it. So you'll definitely get your 7.99's worth, in my opinion. I don't know what else to say about it really. I'll probably think of more when I stop filming. Oh yeah, some. I wasn't sure what to think of the yeah, spoiler alert on the end part of the film, because in the end Ronnie does go around the house and he does shoot all his family, all they're lying down in bed. Now the one scene that got me towards the end of the film was the one sister when he's going round the house, um, and he kills everybody, his mom, dad, and his his the rest of his family, the younger children, because he's the oldest. The one sister is not in the house, and she is with the grandmother. But for some reason, she decides, I want to go see Ronnie and make sure he's all right. It's thundering, it's raining, and goes all down the highway to get back to the house. And grandma says, "Don't go. It's absolutely hammering it down the rain. No one in their right mind would go back out in that." I mean, I thought that bit didn't feel accurate to the film. I wasn't sure what to make of that end part. And she goes back. He's killed everybody. She goes in the house. She goes upstairs. She sees everybody dead, and starts breaking down. And just stands there, like you do. I mean, a normal person would turn around and get out of that house as quickly as possible. No, she just stands there and has a meltdown, and he just he comes up the back of the stairs with a shotgun, you know, behind her. She runs for her bedroom. I think her plan is to get out of the window. She can't open the window. She's stuck in there. And this is a spoiler alert, so I'll turn it off now if you don't want to know this. But so I can't get out. I'm stuck in here. He's going to shoot me. The best thing to do is put my nightgown on, get into bed, turn over, and let him kill me. And that's exactly what happens. I'm like, huh? And that is accurate. As much as I like the film, I felt that end did feel a little bit, like they was running out of ideas very quickly. I was like, But yeah, I wasn't too sure what to make of all of that coming home business at the end, and end up getting shot with the others. Okay, but in all, I enjoyed the film. I feel, and I was definitely surprised. I was thinking, oh, here we go again, another Karen Amityville knockoff. But nah, an actually pretty good Amityville film, that just went straight onto DVD. And I definitely recommend it for at least, give it one watch anyway. Okay, so that's my 50 pence worth on the film. I hope that's helped, and I'll leave it at that. Bye for now.